Well, today is a good day to step away from that technology we use every day because it's the National Day of Unplugging. And one company is encouraging people to spend time learning how the technology you're using every day is really impacting your life. So here to talk more about it is I&E cybersecurity instructor Philip Wiley. Philip, thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So why is it important for people to unplug?
Yeah, one of the main considerations, although, privacy and security are big concerns, I would say for your health, mental health, sleep, people that are on their computers or phones before bedtime, they usually have a harder time going to sleep. So one of the things, medical professionals recommend is getting away from technology about an hour before you go to sleep. So that's a good one there. And then there's also not even just from the blue light that prevents you from going into a deep sleep. It's also your mind is thinking about what you're seeing and you can't, settle in and rest for the night. So the mental health is a big thing.
Absolutely. And I'm thinking about this time that we're in where students are learning online. We are working through Zoom or whatever platform. What tips do you have as far as that? Because that's all new.
And due to that, I think it's even more important that we get away from it. Because if you're using digital media to do your learning, if you're constantly on it, and it doesn't matter whether it's for recreational or learning, you kind of get saturated with that, and it's kind of hard to learn. You get really distracted. So take time away, take breaks, but make sure throughout the day, just like any kind of productivity tips they give you is try to schedule things. So schedule, breaks from your social media. If you're needed for school, make sure you're doing that, but also kind of reduce what you're using, for recreation, social media and just getting on the internet in general and playing games. Take breaks from that because you'll get burnout and it's going to, impede your learning process.
So for those that may even take this weekend to unplug, after that, what advice do you have for them? What is a normal amount of time to be plugged in to any of that technology?
I think it's going to depend on the person. You have to gauge the amount that you need and then the time for recreation, but make sure you're not constantly on there. Whenever you're scrolling through Facebook or Instagram and realize an hour has passed, you've been on there too long. So, get on there, kind of plan the amount of time you're going to be on there, maybe 15 minutes and take a break, interact with people, take advantage, during social isolation, we've been away from people for so long. When any kind of chance you have to speak with others, take advantage of that.
All righty. Well, Philip, thank you so much for joining us. Definitely some helpful tips that we can use. Renee?
All right, I am sold. I'm going to put away the phone, put it down, and then head outside.